Hey there, how do you walk from Trafalgar Square to Buckingham Palace? I'm going to show you, see you there. And now that is a new sculpture on the Fourth Plinth at Trafalgar Square. See my last video here, Fourth Plinth was empty. And this is on it now, getting a lot of attention. It's called The End. It's in recognition of the protest, civil unrest, things like that that traditionally happened around Trafalgar Square. It's kind of saying we're all in trouble as well, and you. And it's a giant ice cream, but it's got a drone on the side. And it's actually filming. So anyone within, I think, 20 feet something, actually look at the end of the day, you can see yourself on there. I've been chatting to that guy who just said have a nice day about what this is. I just told him he's going to be on it at the end of the day. So that's the start to the walk. And I didn't show you that last time I was in Trafalgar Square because it wasn't here. Today we are walking from Trafalgar Square to Buckingham Palace. So I'm not going to show you in particular a tour and history story of Trafalgar Square. You can see the other video for that one. I'm in front of Canada House. Hello Canadians. Popular on the channel, our Canadian viewers. Active in comments. Thank you very much, you Canadian dwellers. Won't get in front of their photo. May I take this opportunity to thank everybody that interacts so well on this channel, contributes so much in comments. It really is appreciated. All you regulars, you know who you are. Now, I believe when I did post the Trafalgar Square video, John Orkin, hey John, you know you're always there. I know you're always there. You did point out that all distances into London are measured to and from Trafalgar Square. Now, I haven't verified that, so I'm going to take your word for it. I did ask somebody and they think it's this point just over there. Sort of, you know, what you can see, the Osmo Pocket screen is tiny. I think the buses are just going past the exact point now. So all distances in and out of London measured from Trafalgar Square. Thank you, John Orkin, for that piece of information. We're going to stand here to cross. It usually takes ages for these lights to change. So again, we are looking in that direction towards the Strand. Charing Cross out, the lights have changed. I will stop chatting and cross. Now, the bad news about filming a walk from Trafalgar Square to Buckingham Palace at the moment is there are really noisy roadworks around this area. So sorry if it gets really noisy. Actually, I'm going to cross against a red light. Naughty, naughty me. Sorry about that. But the traffic was held for some reason. I took my chance. So if we go down there, that's Whitehall, and that will take you down to Westminster, Big Ben, Downing Street, all in that direction. You can already hear the roadworks. And that's Trafalgar Square, just there. So we are on the south side, southish westish side of Trafalgar Square. Here is the item responsible for a lot of noise. Again, apologies if it destroys this part of the recording. Right, we're going to go through here. And this is Admiralty Arch. Admiralty Arch was commissioned, see if I can tilt that upwards slightly, I think you got it, commissioned by King Edward VII to commemorate Queen Victoria's death and was completed in 1912. And it stands at the northeast end of the Mall. Looking straight ahead, can you see Buckingham Palace? Not that far to walk. So pedestrians cannot go down there. And there's that lovely piece of equipment. Right, we're going to come through here, which I really like actually. Oh, and I should, do you want me to try my Latin? Anno decimo, which I know means 10, or something like that. Edwardi Septimi Regis, I know that means Edward the Seventh King. Victoria Reginae, Cives Gratissimi, and a date. So in the 10th year of King Edward the Seventh to Queen Victoria, from most grateful citizens, 1910. So that's what the inscription said on top of Admiralty Arch. I actually did Latin at school, and for about 3 years I did Latin. It's not unhelpful. Oh, I see horse poo just here. We're in the area of Horse Guards. We're actually at Admiralty Place. I actually quite like it through here, and it's not a bad sort of cut through actually. So this is where they send pedestrians not walking through Admiralty Arch. And this is actually a hotel. I'll just show you the sign actually. Admiralty Arch, Waldorf Astoria, London Hotel and Residences. Don't know if it's open at the moment. It's really noisy if it is open. I remember the Astoria Hotel in St. Petersburg in Russia. When I was a student in Russia, I did my degree in Russian and Soviet studies as it was then. I spent 3 months at a university in St. Petersburg, or Leningrad as it was then, and the Astoria Hotel was a nice place to go for coffees. I digress. So Admiralty Arch, very important. Ceremonial occasions, processions like royal weddings, funerals, coronations. Here we are at the other side of Admiralty Arch. In the London 2012 Olympic and Paralympic Games, they came through the central arch, and the outer arches used for vehicles and pedestrians closed at the moment. So that's Admiralty Arch, just on the sort of southwest corner of Trafalgar Square. It's a bit quieter than last time I was here actually. I actually tried to film this previously and it was a disaster. It was windy. Roadworks were incredible in terms of noise. So I've come back and done it again on a boiling hot day. I mean boiling hot day. So we're in the middle of a heat wave at the moment, lots of hot days. About a week or so ago we had the hottest day so far. Don't think we're beating it at the moment. So you do get these spots in London where it can go up to sort of mid-30s temperature wise. It's not that common, and we do complain about it when it does because I'm not very good on air conditioning. So that's the National Police Memorial there. They've got a few little bits of information, pictures, bits and bobs, and just through there is Horse Guards. Just pop you around the other side, and this is St. James's Park straight ahead of us. So over there you can check my video from a winter filming for the changing of the guard and things like that. That's Horse Guards. They're all sort of lined up very neatly, everybody in their outfits, their processional outfits, and they sort of come in and out of there doing organised things. This is the Mall. So the road from Admiralty Arch up there, Trafalgar Square, this is the Mall. Straight down to Buckingham Palace. So it doesn't take you very long. If you were speeding it walk-wise, you could probably do it in under 10 minutes. if you're more leisurely, you want to have a look here at St James's Park and, you know, take in the view. So over there is Horse Guards, backed by, I don't know if you can see that, the London Eye. So it's up to you really if you want to enjoy St James's Park. Just want to zip straight down. Depends on your circumstances. We had a guy training here last time I filmed, doing the whole Rocky thing, skipping rope and what have you. And there's St James's Park. It's going to be busy. Anybody in and around London, the parks get busy when it's this hot. As I said, definitely a heat wave going on at the moment. And pretty hot, pretty hot. Now, previous walks of mine, we have walked up there and explored. We're not doing that today. We're just going straight down the Mall. Talking of Admiralty Arch, the inside wall of the northernmost arch, did you know it has a small protrusion, something sticking out like a human nose? It is about waist height for anyone on horseback and is traditionally thought to honour the Duke of Wellington, known for having a large nose. Soldiers would rub the nose for good luck as they rode through the arch. Admiralty Arch itself was actually refurbished in 2000 and occupied by the Cabinet Office. But then it was sold, 125-year lease, I think 2012, and as I said, there's a luxury hotel going on there. So just a quick view at St James's Park for you. It's really lovely. Got the canal down through the middle. So the Mall was actually a grand processional route set up in honour of Queen Victoria. As I said, coronation, state openings of Parliament, state visits, all sorts going on. And St James's Park over here, that was actually ordered, well, it was a redesign by Charles II, 1660, and he wanted a straight canal down through the middle, 2,560 feet long, 125 feet wide, lined on each side with avenues of trees. So its current form goes back to King Charles II. Had I done my research better, I could tell you, I think it's Clarence House around here or something like that, other royal spots. I don't always do enough research. The name Pall Mall, this is the Mall, Pall Mall's just over there, through that way. See my walk on my channel. Is derived from the game Pell Mell. I've never heard of Pell Mell, but it's a game introduced by King Charles, which was traditionally played in St James's Park. Just tilt that slightly upwards. Never know quite, you can't see it because the Osmo Pocket has a tiny viewfinder. Quite the balance between pavement and sky. The Mall first permitted traffic, it's very quiet today, in 1887. We're in August 2020, so it's very, very quiet at the moment. And on a morning like this, actually, I'm just checking the time, it's not even 11. on the days of the changing of the guard, you'd be seeing things happening around now, and there'd be crowds and all sorts getting ready to watch. I'm going to cross over in a sec, show you where some of the guards gather to start their procession. So if you do come to see the changing of the guard in London, you would be in this area. Also trooping the colour, things like that. You can constantly see Buckingham Palace straight ahead of you. I'm going to cross. Nothing coming in that direction, nothing coming in that direction. So naughty me crossing against a red man again. Tut tut. Just up there, this is Marlborough Road, just up there, I don't know if you can just make it out. They'd start some of the ceremonial processions, the changing of the guard. When I filmed there, they actually did an amazing version of the theme tune of The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. Some people may find irony in that. And they came from up there, absolutely packed with people filming, taking pictures, things like that. We have now crossed over the Mall. As I said, a royal palace of some description. If only I knew who. Somebody put it in comments. Is it Clarence house? Just through there. And we are approaching Buckingham Palace. Not been filming that long. Front on view. Always loads of cars parked here. I wonder who they belong to. Maybe it's for the barracks or something. Horses and what have you. Another view through here. Seamen in uniform. I don't know what they're doing. Wandering about, minding their own business. When the crowds are here for the changing of the guard, there's all sorts of police and sort of police on cycles, police on horses, cars. It really does get packed. You can't walk through this fast. Just going to point you over there. Can't quite make it out, but you can actually see the end of the canal through St James's Park over there. The sun is really hot. It's not even 11 o'clock in the morning. When I'm out of the shade of the trees, it feels so hot. Little sign telling you all your directions. Trafalgar Square, Charing Cross, Westminster, Hyde Park Corner, and also telling you that Victoria, just behind me, if you're looking straight on at the palace, you basically make a left. That will take you down to Victoria. Do check my video, walking from Victoria to Buckingham Palace. And here we are, the palace. I'm going to actually, you won't see it, but I'm going to head to my right because I'm going into Green Park. And obviously check out my Buckingham Palace video. I posted it only a few days ago actually. But do check that out if you want to have a good look at Buckingham Palace without the crowds. It's a little bit busier today actually than it was then. Just show you around. That's Green Park over there. And I'm going to head round here actually. And head into Green Park, because if you go through Green Park it takes you up to Piccadilly. And I could do with some trees in a park and a drink or an ice cream. So I'm going to go through that. So I'm going to go past the Newfoundland Pillar and head into Green Park. I do hope you enjoyed this walk on a hot August day in London, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Yeah, that is definitely busier today. Okay.